somebody that I know has had an engagement ring ready to propose for just about 6 months. It's actually like days shy of 6 months and has still not proposed to his girlfriend. And I am shocked by this. So I was having a conversation with him and I said to him, hey, so you guys are talking about getting married, right? And like, yeah, we're talking about getting married. And I said, really, how close are you to do that? Well, I've got the ring. And I said, you got the ring? And he's like, yeah, I'm just waiting on a couple of things. I go, what are you waiting on? He goes, well, I'm just kind of waiting for like the perfect time, perfect situation. And I'm like, you have the ring. It's been with you, in this case, almost 6 months.
Wow.
And he hasn't proposed yet.
I'd be afraid of losing it after that long.
Does he carry it with him waiting for the perfect moment, or is it somewhere?
No.
Safe?
He actually gave it to his mom. So he's 27, 28.
Okay.
He gave it to his mom, so his mom has it, and she's holding on to it. And he just hasn't found the right time yet to do the proposal. She kind of knows that there's going to be a wedding proposal coming because obviously she told him what she wanted for a ring when they were talking about looking at rings.
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't proposed.
Mm-hmm.
But she is one of those people that is probably going, wait, when is this stuff going to happen? Could you imagine that every time that you guys go out anywhere or anytime you do anything, you're thinking, is this the time?
Now.
Is this the time?
It's now.
Wondering what's happening. And I know nowadays it's not really that they do like big surprises because I'm noticing a lot of times with, some of the 20-somethings and even 30-somethings that are getting proposed to nowadays, you guys have like photographers set up at your proposals. And I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't seem like very much of a surprise. Or the bride-to-be goes out and has to go get her nails done and do all the rest
Hair
of that
done,
stuff. Like
wigs
it's never a situation. Like my niece got proposed to like a couple weeks ago, and her fiance Drew proposed to my niece Madeline after they went on a jog. So she was sweaty and feeling gross and stuff. Yes.
No, that's rude.
That's
Well,
how it happened for me, too.
But he did it because he wanted it to be more organic. He didn't want it to become...
good Lord
He
above.
wanted to be what?
Wait, what?
He didn't...
I love that he says it like that. Just leave him alone.
Organic. Organic. How do you say organic? Organic.
There's no T. There's no T.
Organic. Organic. But he wanted it to be more natural.
Right.
So that's why he ended up doing it that way. And I thought that was kind of cool. But all right, so 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. How long did you have the ring before the proposal came out? I want to know if there's anybody else that has had this or maybe currently has this. Ashley?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How long did you guys have the ring or your husband have the ring before he proposed?
He had it for like 6 to 8 months beforehand.
Oh,
What was his
I thought he was
reason?
going to propose. He was just waiting for that perfect time, which I thought was 5 separate times when I graduated college, when we went to the Grand Canyon.
Does that make it less enjoyable because you're constantly thinking you're just worried like how your hair looks and everything?
No, I mean, he did it on a day we were actually going to a wedding, so I was already done up and ready to go, but
Okay.
I thought he was joking, to be honest, and I cussed at him.
Oh, God.
Why did he choose that as a day, too? That to me seems like a really weird day to propose.
Yeah, it was a little strange, but he was just like, you know what? Now's the time.
You know what would worry me in that situation if you had the ring for that long is like you said, the woman in your situation, Mojo, knows that a proposal's coming.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure at one point or another, there's an argument of like, when are you going to do this already?
Yeah.
And he's just going to throw the ring in her face and be like, I've had the ring and now you ruined it and you're forcing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be something like that. And then it's not fun. It's not beautiful.
I wondered if that was the case. I wondered if he was waiting for one of those times where he's going on a guy's trip. Yeah, I'm going to go on a guy's trip, and I'll propose to you beforehand so that she's got all the wedding stuff on her mind. What's up, Bianca?
Hi. So my husband actually had the ring for 3 months before he proposed, but he waited till after a 10-hour work shift, after my sister's fundraiser, and right before we went out to dinner with his work friends. So it was a busy day, and
Wow.
he did it at home with a Disney Lego castle.
Oh man. But you know, it's funny is that it was kind of cute how he did it. I mean, because really, I think sometimes people do these proposals way too much nowadays. But he didn't even at least give you a chance to like be not exhausted, right? What an exhausting day you had.
No, literally the second I walked through the door, it was, we got to start working on this Lego castle now.
Wow. Then that's how you figured it out. And once you finished the Lego castle, you got it done. Lego castles would be an instant fight because anytime you put Legos together, doesn't it usually cause for a little bit of an argument or kind of a pain in the ass to put together? What's up, Jessica?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good
We
morning.
are good. Jessica, 2 months with the ring?
Yeah, so he had the ring. Yep, he had the ring about 2 months. I actually went with him so that I could tell him what I wanted. And he thought he was being sneaky and bought it the same day. Like, you dummy, I'm with you. So he had to wait because he wanted it to be kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
So we hunt. So we were out in the deer blind, and he proposed to me in the deer blind on November 15th. I couldn't even get the ring on because my fingers were swollen because they were cold.
Oh my God.
By the way, what a romantic thing for a guy to do. To propose in a deer blind during deer hunting season.
Yeah, it was special.
What a special moment.
Special.
That is a special
Bless
guy. Hannah?
Yes, good
he,
morning.
He not only got the ring, but he also asked your dad for the permission?
Well, he didn't actually buy the ring yet, but my parents were leaving for the summer for vacation for like a month and a half. And he didn't know if he had a hunch that he was maybe going to propose while they were gone. So he was like, shoot, I better ask them while I have the chance before they leave for a month and a half. So he asked my parents, and then didn't have any firm plans. And then, so every time my parents would call, they'd be like, so what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Are you doing
Mhm.
anything this weekend? We were like, no, Eric played golf today. You know, like
Right.
nothing happened. And I was just like so confused. And then he didn't even propose while my parents were gone. He didn't propose till September. So
Oh, my gosh. So it was such a long time.
it was all for nothing.
Did your parents come home by the time that he proposed?
They did come home by the time.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
Yep.
He could have waited until they came home.
He could have waited, but he wasn't sure our plans. So he was like, I better ask just in case.
Do you think he was getting cold feet?
No, I don't think so. I just think he didn't have plans and he didn't want to get stuck wanting to do it without being able to talk to my parents.
Yeah, that's interesting. Ashley?
Yes, hi.
A lot of people talking about you got to do it at the right time. Otherwise, it's wrong because especially swollen fingers. Is that right?
Yeah, so we had already been together for close to 9 years, and so I knew that it was going to be happening, like, sooner than later, and we were going to Mackinac, and so I just told him, I was like, if you're ever going to propose to me, do not do it before we walk, like, 10 miles in blistering sun on the island, and so he proposed to me just randomly in a hotel room before we left, and that's kind of how it happened. It was very not a shocker / not romantic, but I'm glad that he did it then and not on the island because then it wouldn't have fit.
Yeah,
and then he would have
it's
to walk
true.
around
It's so true.
Let me tell you my
with the brain in his pocket and me just being like, I was proposed to, but I can't wear it.
my proposal was so unromantic. Chelsea knew I bought the ring, and she was going to college at the time. She would come over to my apartment, get the ring, and wear it to school all day.
I love this story.
And then return it before I got off the air from my air shift. Return it, put it back in there, and all of her friends would all talk about how, oh my God, your ring looks so great. And I'd be like, how do they know what the ring looks like? Chelsea had been wearing it for such a long time that I finally just said, here, go ahead, let's do it. We're going to propose. And we proposed. Mike, you'll love this one. After I did a club gig, a club night.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
So organic.
It was very organic. How is it pronounced again?
Organic.
Organic. As you can tell, I never buy any of that stuff. What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, Mojo, Spike, Sharon, Megan, and Mike. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good morning.
Did you call her Sharon or Shannon?
I like Sharon better.
It's all good.
Sorry, my boss' name is Sharon. I get him confused.
It's
Oh,
okay.
God.
It's okay.
What's going on?
I've had the ring for several months, and I got it custom made because I incorporated some of the stones from her grandma's ring, and I plan to propose around Christmas when I can get all her family together.
Wow. So you're going to have to hold on to that until then. Where is it? Is it in a safe somewhere?
Right now, it is currently in my drawer. We are just now moving in together. Like, by the end of the week, we've got our first house and everything together, and it's going in her safe now that I have the code.
Well,
Wait a second. Why are you telling us this? Does she not listen?
No, she doesn't listen to Mojo in the morning, unfortunately.
Oh,
And you're still marrying her?
Yeah, what the heck?
yeah. What's that all about?
Who is
By
this
the way,
chick?
if you got the code now to her safe, it's her safe. She's going to go in the safe and see the ring.
Not if I hide it well enough. She doesn't really go in it. She just puts all the family photos in there. So
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's
She
exciting.
knows.
good.
She's seen it.
Yeah, she's going to be like Chelsea. She's going to be wearing the thing. She's going to be walking around with that thing on. Well, good luck to you. Congratulations.
thank you.
All right. Take care.